Throughout history, humanity has searched for forbidden knowledge. Not just everyday learning, but information believed to be dangerous, hidden, or restricted. Across ancient civilizations, religious texts, and secret societies, one idea appears again and again: the existence of a book of knowledge, a source of truth so powerful it could change the world. Some believed it was written by gods. Others claimed it was hidden by priests or rulers. And many warned that certain knowledge was never meant for everyone. So what is this book of knowledge? Did it ever truly exist? And why has humanity feared knowledge as much as it has sought it? Let's dive into the dark history of forbidden knowledge. From the moment early humans learned to use fire, knowledge became power. It allowed societies to grow, cities to form, and civilizations to rise. But knowledge also created inequality. Those who controlled information could control people. Because of this, ancient cultures rarely treated knowledge as something to be freely shared. Instead, it was guarded, restricted, and often considered sacred. This is where the idea of a book of knowledge truly begins, not as a single physical book, but as a symbol of ultimate understanding, a prize to be won or a danger to be contained. In ancient Egypt, knowledge was believed to come directly from the gods. The god Thoth, associated with writing, wisdom, and magic, was said to possess texts that contained the very laws of the universe. These writings were not for ordinary people. Egyptian priests carefully controlled access to this sacred knowledge, believing that the words themselves held immense power. One legend tells of a man who stole a magical book of Thoth. After reading its contents, he was cursed for his arrogance. The message was clear: knowledge taken without permission came with serious consequences. Moving to ancient Mesopotamia, knowledge was tied to fate itself. The gods were believed to write the destinies of all humanity on divine tablets. In the famous epic of Gilgamesh, the hero seeks immortality, the greatest knowledge of all, but ultimately fails. The gods deliberately deny him this secret. Not because immortality is impossible, but because they believe humanity is not meant to possess it. This reinforces a recurring theme we see throughout history. Some knowledge is withheld by design, kept from us for our own good, or perhaps for the good of those in power. Of course, one of the most influential stories of forbidden knowledge comes from the Bible. In the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve are told they can eat from any tree except one, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. When they do, their punishment isn't just for curiosity alone, but for crossing a boundary set by a higher authority. The moment that knowledge is gained, innocence is lost forever. This single story shaped centuries of belief, framing certain types of knowledge as something that carries profound responsibility and even greater risk. During the Middle Ages, this idea intensified. Books were rare and incredibly powerful. Most people could not read, and information was tightly controlled by religious institutions and rulers. Some books were banned while others were destroyed. Alchemy texts claimed they could turn lead into gold. Grimoires claimed to reveal the secrets of angels and demons. People believed these books had real power, and that's what mattered. And that belief alone was enough to make the knowledge they contained dangerous. The fear of what could be unleashed kept information locked away. As access to knowledge became more and more restricted, secret societies began to form. Groups like the Gnostics, the Rosicrucians, and the Freemasons believed that ultimate truth should only be revealed to those who proved themselves worthy. Their most important teachings were hidden behind complex symbols, secret rituals, and coded language. To outsiders, these groups seemed suspicious, even threatening. This only fueled the idea that somewhere, hidden from the public, ancient and powerful knowledge was being deliberately protected and passed down through generations of initiates. History shows us time and time again that knowledge is not automatically good. It's a tool, and a tool can be used for any purpose. Scientific discoveries have saved countless lives, but they also created weapons capable of mass destruction. Medical research has cured terrible diseases, and it has also enabled horrific experiments on human beings. Political knowledge has freed entire nations, and it has also been used for large-scale manipulation and control. Every major leap in our understanding as a species has come with unintended and often dark consequences. This is the real dark history behind the idea of a book of knowledge. It's the story of our struggle with the power we create. Today, we live in an unprecedented era. Humanity has access to more information than ever before. The internet is the largest collection of knowledge in all of history. And yet, what has it brought us? Confusion, misinformation, and fear have increased. not decreased. The problem is no longer gaining access to knowledge. It's about understanding how to use it responsibly. The ancient warning, echoed through myths and legends, still applies. We have more information than ever, but do we have more wisdom? In the end, the Book of Knowledge is not a single, lost artifact waiting to be discovered in a dusty tomb. It is a symbol. A symbol of humanity's timeless struggle with power, responsibility, and wisdom. It represents the deep-seated fear that knowing too much too quickly and without any ethical restraint can cause far more harm than good. The question was never really whether humanity could unlock the Book of Knowledge. The real question is, and always has been, whether we are ready for what comes with it. If you enjoy exploring hidden history, ancient myths, and the darker side of human knowledge, subscribe to Harry's History and Myths for more stories just like this one. Thanks for watching. Now I want to ask you, do you think all knowledge should be free, or are some truths better left hidden? Let me know in the comments.